6 days till the U.S. presidential election, and of course the internet is ablaze with rumors, speculations, and conspiracy theories. In this video, we're going to talk about some of the disinformation, but mostly also talk about the verified, confirmed, in-your-face, outright corruption scandals and cover-up by Hillary Clinton that has just been discovered with the FBI records, and of course the WikiLeaks Podesta emails. Now, when I woke up today, Vince Foster was all over the internet as the investigation of him by the FBI went viral, and many people speculated that this just was released right now. Well, according to Metadata, this information is actually old and came from 2011. Of course, this didn't stop the disinformation from going out there that the FBI just did this when they didn't. Of course, the Vince Foster case is extremely suspicious. If you want to find out more about it, I recommend you check out this video by James Corbett of the Corbett Report. It will be in the description below. But no, the FBI did not just release the information. I fell for this trick as well, but we should also stay on top of everything that we are doing and hold ourselves accountable. So I posted correction. The FBI did release heavily redacted documents from Bill Clinton's investigation with his pardons. You can actually see this in the description below as well with the source down below. And these FBI documents do call out Bill Clinton and suggest that his pardon of Mark Rich, who was a fugitive from the Department of Justice, was partly a bribe because of his major donations to the Democratic Party. Huge news. The FBI also released Clinton testimony regarding her emails, which you can see again in the description below. The FBI has received so much freedom of information requests that they actually have reached their maximum and shut down their request system online. There's another news article going around and everyone's talking about this, quote, breaking bombshell of how the NYPD is blowing the whistle on you Hillary emails on their money laundering, sex crimes with children, child exploitation, pay to play, and perjury. Of course, this is from an unknown, unnamed source. Whenever you're on the internet and some news organization is saying their source or an unknown source, it's speculation. It is made up. And especially if they have confirmed, especially if they have breaking bombshell, it is obviously a speculation. It is obviously a theory that's going out there that any person can't put their name behind because it hasn't been confirmed. So stop saying it's confirmed. And according to many NYPD sources, this is not true. So again, a lot of unnamed sources, you don't know what to believe. But what is true is that WikiLeaks just proved how the Department of Justice Assistant Attorney Peter Kazikt is a mole for Hillary Clinton's campaign, and how this mole inside the DOJ was tipping off the Clinton campaign about their own investigation. You can see the email here again in the description below, confirmed by WikiLeaks, showing how a person who was considered a friend, best friend of Podesta, as we talked about yesterday in the videos, was keeping the Hillary Clinton team up to date with the investigation that was going on against them inside of the Department of Justice. Just pure outright cover-up, pure outright corruption that has been confirmed that people should be talking about now. And this person should be held accountable and should face charges for his obstruction of justice. Now, the second case that is confirmed is how the FBI's deputy director, who was also investigating the Clintons, his wife, took over $500,000, $675,000 from close friends of the Clintons. Again, showing another bribe, pure outright bribe that happened, that is leaving even Jason Chaffetz, Congressman Jason Chaffetz, asking, why isn't this person recusing themselves? Why isn't this person giving up this money? Why are they still investigating Hillary Clinton or part of the FBI? And why is this John Podesta's best friend still a part of the DOJ investigation into the new Huma Abedin emails? Obviously, pure corruption. These people need to face trial, need to go to jail, need to be off the FBI and DOJ case right now. This cheating is just outright in your face. As we know, down in Brazil, she cheated in the national political debates, and as CNN commentator, she got fired for being complicit in the fraud. And she tweeted today, as the freaking head of the DNC, she tweeted Quote, this is an election, and the goal is to come out the winner, not to come out unscattered. Let's get out the vote. Okay, showing you just how outright they're just justifying their lying, cheating, and rigging of the debates against Bernie Sanders because they believe they are more righteous. They believe they are more better to hold this office, and they're doing it in a way that is evil. That is corrupt, and they're doing it right in your face. And as WikiLeaks points out, it wasn't just Donna Brazil that was rigging these debates. There was other parties involved that should be held accountable, and CNN should be stopped from holding any future presidential debates. What this election is showing is that the entire profession of journalism is an outright disgrace, is an outright sham, because reporters are queuing up to submit stories for Clinton's approval as Team Hillary writes up a whole dossier on unfriendly journalists and keeps track of them and makes sure that they could never get near her or even ask her a freaking question because they know they would ask her a real hard-hitting questions. With this all happening, the beautiful news coming in that the New York Times reports a 95.7% fall in quarterly profits. They are failing as a business, as so is the other mainstream media companies. But guess what? We have independent, unfiltered journalists like WeAreChange, like all the other information you're seeing out there. And as independent journalists, we have to hold up and be better than them. We can't just keep spreading this information. We can't just keep spreading unconfirmed sources. We can't just keep spreading things that are just not true. And that's why I'm making this video, and that's why I'm talking about some of the latest disinformation that happened out there, because it needs to be done, especially with us overtaking the mainstream media, destroying them, with them failing, with them cowering in fear. A lot of the mainstream media outlets have just disabled their comments on their website. We don't disable comments on WeAreChange.org. Say whatever the hell you want. They are doing that because people are calling them out for the hacks, for the sham, for the utter disgrace that they are. Stay tuned to Real Independent Media. You have to vote with your dollar. We're not supported by any government or major corporation. We are supported by you. So if you go to patreon.com/WeAreChange and donate even $10 a month, it means the world to us. And we could step up our game and become better than the New York Times, become better than the mainstream media, and overtake them and hold everyone accountable, because that is what the media is supposed to do. Subscribe. We're going to have a lot more information coming here your way on youtube.com/WeAreChange.